Hello, everyone. Welcome to New Gen Politics. So, Brett Cooper is joining Fox News as a Fox News contributor. And will this save Fox News? Probably not. I don't think so. It's clear that this is a desperate move by Fox to appeal to the youth, reach the young people, bring in an already established star in Brett Cooper. And hopefully, her audience will follow her to Fox News. They'll start watching and be like, wow, Fox News is so great, and start becoming a daily watcher. I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're making a miscalculation here. Now, I don't think it's a bad idea because I think it's necessary on paper, right? The average viewer of Fox News is literally 70 years old. Look it up. It's literally 70 years old is the average viewer. And so they don't have young people watching Fox News. And eventually, 10, 20 years, it'll just be a dead network because all the viewers will just be aged out. That's what they don't want to happen. So they got to do something. So I understand this move, which is good because Brett Cooper's popular. Her takes are pretty good. She's got a fan base. She's independent. She was up for grabs. But I don't think that people will watch Fox News because Brett Cooper is there. I think the people who are already watching Fox News, I don't even know if they'll like her because her takes very often include kind of bashing boomers for ruining everything. So I don't think they'll even like her that much. But I don't think young people who liked Brett Cooper, who went on YouTube and saw a clip and was like, oh, I'll click on the Brett Cooper video, I'll watch it. I don't think they're going to then decide to go to their TV and turn it on and watch Fox News, sit through 40 minutes of ads for 20 minutes of news. And only during that 20 minutes of news does Brett speak for 2 minutes. I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think people will follow her to the network. So that's a miscalculation. I get the idea and the intention, and I think it's a good intention by Fox to get the young people, reach them, realize that they actually need to appeal to them. But Fox News at its core is controlled media. That's the reason people don't watch them, young people. They don't feel they're trustworthy. When you're told what you can and can't say, not only by bosses of the institution, right, but also the fact that you're reliant on ads, and so they tell you what you can and can't say. People don't trust that. They don't like that anymore. Right now, we're in a time where people value more than anything authenticity. Just tell me what you believe in, truly. And so that's why you get things like Joe Rogan's podcast or Theo Von's podcast getting more views than Primetime Fox. It's because people would rather listen to a slightly less informed opinion by someone they trust than like an institution pretending they're totally neutral and fair and this is what they truly believe, even if they have better information. That's kind of the calculus. And a lot of times, I think reading the articles from Fox are fine, seeing some of the short videos, but the commentators, that's really what nobody's listening to anymore. Like, does anybody really, really care? Anybody under the retirement age? Do they really care what Sean Hannity has to say about anything? And in fact, a lot of times if Sean Hannity says something, I'm immediately like, that's a great thing to look at and say, it's probably the complete opposite. There's just not much trust in the Fox News institutions. They haven't aged well. They don't bring in young people. The people they have, like Jesse Waters, very controlled, not able to say probably half of what he thinks. So the move to get young people on board with Fox is probably not going to work because it's just not the environment that we live in now. It's just controlled media. And I would rather listen to someone like Asmongold, who has zero credentials, because I would trust his opinion, or I'd rather listen to Joe Rogan, who has zero credentials, because I trust his opinion. That's kind of what people are thinking now. And Brett, despite having pretty good opinions, and being, pretty open at the Daily Wire, I think even there she was controlled. I don't know why she would want to go to Fox. The paycheck must have been pretty nice. I don't know if she's just trying to advance her career or whatever. I think she would have done better if she just stayed independent. She just went like the way of Candace Owens. But you have all these other right-wing people, even some other like rising star female influencers like this Sarah Stott girl and some other people, Candace Owens, obviously, that I think people will just switch to because it's convenient. Like people who are on YouTube or on Twitter, they'd rather interact with them when they're there than going searching through hours and hours of Fox News footage to see the couple second clip of Brett Cooper. They may watch the Fox News clip later, but to get the daily viewership that the boomers have right now, I don't think they're going to get that from the millennials or Gen Z. And so I think Fox and all mainstream media networks, at least in the near future, are going to diminish and probably just die out. I don't think this move to get Brett Cooper in is going to do anything. That may increase viewership a little bit, but like I said, I think the boomers are going to rage at her because she'll probably say things they don't like. And I don't think any 20-year-old is going to be like, oh my gosh, Brett Cooper's on Fox News today. I got to go and turn it on. I don't think that's going to happen. So that's my thoughts on this. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Do you think this will work? Do you think this is a good gimmick by Fox? I don't know. It's yet to be seen. I could be totally wrong, but we'll just have to wait and see. So let me know all that down in the comments below. If you made it all the way through the video, I appreciate it. If you like the content, like, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching.